guys, it's TRIZE here, back with Automation, the car company Tycoon game, and what you're seeing right now is one of my latest builds. It's literally called the Quickmobile V1. The looks of this car may be deceiving for its name, but it's definitely not. With a lack of aerodynamics, the use of quality sliders, and an extremely powerful engine, this would shatter any record on a racetrack or drag strip. This excludes top fuel dragsters and any other hyper-accelerating vehicles. Anyways, I'll explain the details of this car throughout this portion of the video. It has a lap time of 1 minute 12 seconds 57 milliseconds at the quote-unquote Top Gear test track and 2 minutes 4 seconds 66 milliseconds at the automation track. It has a top speed of 337 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds flat. This vehicle uses my third rendition of the most powerful V16 engine that produces 10,247.3 horsepower and 7,474.6 pounds-feet of torque. It has a fuel efficiency rating of 7.6 miles per gallon and weighs 4,904.2 pounds, which equals to 2,224.5 kilograms. And now, let's go over the specs of this vehicle. In terms of how I made the Quickmobile version 1, the panel material will be made out of carbon fiber with a monocoque chassis also made out of carbon fiber. With a mid-longitudinal engine placement, and the front suspension uses a pushrod suspension setup. Same thing for the rear, is also a pushrod suspension. And second of all, why isn't the body not being hidden like you used to in the other versions of automation? That's weird, even hiding it or not hiding it, it just stays as is. It's pretty weird. For the engine with this bad boy right here, so we got ourselves a V9 degree V16 engine made out of magnesium with the bore and stroke each set to 120 millimeters to get the engine size to 21,715 cubic centimeters, around 21.7 liters, with a dual overhead cam 5 valve made out of aluminum silicone. For the balance shaft, we got ourselves a harmonic damper to avoid the engine from exploding. And for the crank conrods and pistons, we got ourselves a billet steel crankshaft with lightweight titanium conrods and regular forged pistons. And with the variant capacity, if you look at the stroke here, in order to get the engine in working condition, I dropped this down from 120 millimeters down to 119.8 millimeters. Because as you see on the graph here, if I stay it as is to 120 millimeters, then the pistons explode, the engine won't run whatsoever. At a... wait, time out. Wait, oh, so 119. Oh, let me re-export this vehicle later on. So just one click down to the stroke, we get the engine to work. So the actual final horsepower rating is right here, and at 10,254.9, torque 740.1. Should have known better. For the compression, it is set at the extreme level to a 15.0 to 1 ratio, with the cam profile nearly backs this bad boy out to a 94. The springs and lifters at a 39 at a fairly medium setup with VVT and all cams like always for the turbocharger and everything. So it's a quad turbo setup with a boost control system with the intercooler maxed out to 12,100 horsepower. And for the turbo itself, we got a twin scroll setup with ball bearings with the compressor maxed out to 120 millimeters. The turbine also maxed out to 108.6 millimeters, the trim maxed out to 100, and the max boost set to 29 PSI. For the fuel system, we're using a multi-point EFI of a twin throttle setup running on a racing intake running on DevBev fuel, with the fuel mixture set to an 11.1, the ignition timing maxed out to 100, and the RPM set to 7,200 RPM. And lastly, for the exhaust everything, so we got ourselves some turbocharged racing headers with a dual exhaust, with the exhaust diameter set to 203 millimeters, which equals to 8 inches, and no cats, no buffers, brought that quality up to get the final horsepower rating and torque rating of this engine. And now let's get to hear what this powerful engine sounds like right now. Doesn't sound too bad, even though it's at a high rever, thanks to the turbochargers exploding if you were to increase the RPM. So for the second half of the vehicle, so we got ourselves an all-wheel drive system for the drive type running on a dual clutch 7-speed with the top speed maxed out to 337.3 miles per hour. even though the estimated top speed claims to go up to 375 miles per hour. But what's unfortunate, due to the low RPM of the engine, we can't increase the top speed to the estimated top speed, which you see right here, like I said, at 375. Would be nice, but whatever. And for the power distribution of the all-wheel drive system, we got ourselves set to a 44% in the front and 56% in the rear. For the tires, we already got some radial semi-slick tires. The front tire was set to 205 millimeters, and the rear is set at a 315 millimeters, running on some 18-inch carbon fiber rims. For the brakes and everything, so we got ourselves some carbon ceramic brakes for the front and back with the same size and same piston count of a 6 pistons front and back, of a size set to 375 millimeters front and back with a full-blown racing pad type at 100. And the undertray and everything, well, whoever even cares about it, a race diffuser, up the cooling airflow just a bit to reduce overheating in this engine, and some pretty good brake airflow at a 30. And the interior and everything, as we can see here, well, no interior thanks to the engine taking place of the interior right here. So assuming we got an interior, we got ourselves a single seater with a basic interior and no entertainment whatsoever. The safety and everything, a variable hydraulic power steering with ABS brakes with no safety standards, and made the vehicle heavy as possible to reduce wheel spin. Sure, I could make it light and everything, but we get a buttload of wheel spin, so put out a heavy setting to try to reduce the wheel spin. And last but not least, with the suspension of this here vehicle, active sport springs, semi-active dampers, and passive sway bars running on a full-blown racing preset. Despite having a lot of problems with this vehicle, such as having severe wheel spin, quality issues, power distribution, understeering, damper speed too hard, very high brake force, clearance issues, piston cowl rods, a crankshaft having some tight torque load issues, high RPM stress, semi-slick tires, front camber issues, rear tires being a low profile, short gearing issues, front tires being narrow, and the engine bay being quite full, let's re-export this vehicle to BeamNG.drive and try out this vehicle as soon as I hide the transparency of the windows. So here we are at the bottom map of the Endless Highway, taking a very, very brief look at this vehicle. Well, there's really nothing to explain about, like, the vehicle's design and everything. This is pretty much like give me a vehicle, a powerful engine, and just, like, do it as is. I mean, this looks like a vehicle that you would probably make, like, your very first automation vehicle. Just basic designs, right? The taillights, headlights, front grille, the lack of side mirrors for aerodynamic purposes, and a lot of rear grills for ventilation purposes. Some quad-ass exhaust tips, big quad exhaust right here. 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and a basic, probably won't do nothing, rear diffuser right here. And also some more auxiliary cooling with the back roof of the vehicle, and this here roof scoop. That'll probably do nothing with the cooling of this vehicle. So a basic, real basic design on a powerful vehicle like this, well, who needs looks on a vehicle like this anyways? So with this part of the video, real briefly, I'm going to do some basic performance tests with this here vehicle. The first one we'll be doing is a 0 to 62 acceleration test. Second will be a 62 to 0 brake test. And lastly, a top speed run, which this vehicle right here, being around 330 miles per hour, it should reach its top speed. Over 10,000 horsepower, 330 miles an hour, it'll do it no problem. So let's start off our first test right now. Accelerate, drifting side to side, 0 to 62 in 2.53 seconds of 120.72 feet. Not too bad. Let's do a brake time, a brake test, I mean, and it's fluctuating between 61-ish. Let's see. How about now? 63 it's showing. Will it do the trick, or... Let me try again. Okay, finally. 62 to 0, 2.84 seconds of 113.74 feet. Time-wise, not a big fan of, but distance-wise, seems fairly legit, despite having ABS brakes. So for a top speed run, let's launch this bad boy. Horrible launch, but that should probably do it. So over a, what is this gear? Gear number 4, about going 200 miles an hour right now with max wheel spin. We're drifting left and right up in here, but god damn, I should probably put some more smaller tires on here. Watch that ramp. That was really close to that ramp here. So going side to side, get myself on asphalt, but the car's refusing me not to. Are we going to reach, like, the very end? So are we going to get the top speed before we reach the very, very end, which is a wall that we crashed out to, which unfortunately there is a wall, like, what, another, like, several miles down the road or something? Turbocharger overheating. Not that good, so 320 miles an hour as we just go curb hopping, as we go drifting left and right. Yeah, I should probably put smaller tires there, probably like a 160 something or whatever. Would probably work out, so 370, 342. That was our best. Well, tires deflated, whatever. 342 miles an hour is the way to go. tires deflated, we're rolling over, and we're on our 4 wheels. So that's it with the vehicle. And holy crap, the back right. We lost all rubber. About all rubber to tire. We got that still standing. And that tire's about to come off too. Alright, finally reached the end. What's it like doing a high-speed crash going here at over 333 miles an hour? So here is the wall, 100 times slow-mo, over 330 miles an hour. So front end crash. Oh my god, about flattened the damn vehicle up pretty good. So that is the crash. Everything's mostly flattened up, full time. And there is the vehicle, right there, folks. The engine, mostly exposed of it here, destroyed the front tranny for the all-wheel drive system, and everything else about the vehicle, well, completely mangled up to shreds. That tire's still spinning. What if I hit the e-brake? Stop. Please stop, brake. Thank you, Mr. Brake. So now, let's do a time trial run here at Gridmap with the high-speed ring oval with this here vehicle. And we're going to be doing 3 laps in the noon hours, and after that, we'll do some quick drag races at Gridmap, and then throw this vehicle off somewhere to end its misery. So take it there to Gridmap right now. So here we are at the start and finish line, about aligned just as perfectly right behind a little checker flag type of painting right here, this decal. Not too bad, so get ready to start off this here time trial for 3, 2, 1. What's up, my torque graph? Go. Major wheel spin as expected. Well, in terms of performance of this vehicle, well, it'll handle pretty mediocrely. And oh my god, look at that maximum freaking bottoming out due to the low ground clearance of this vehicle and not much of downforce. It's mostly ground clearance of this vehicle, like right here. Max scrapiness. Turbocharger overheating. Not too bad. And is this our first lap? Hold on, hold on. So I just stare ourselves out. That's our first lap within 30 seconds. Well, second lap time, as we about... okay, stay ourselves out as we about drift there. I'm guessing second lap, 26 seconds. Let's see, clap down, and then accelerate again. Well, not too bad. We're averaging speeds around like 240 miles an hour throughout the entirety of this course. Let's see. Watch out. Get back on line. Second lap, 22, almost 23 seconds. So, quicker than I expected with my first impressions of my second lap. I thought 26, we got roughly 23, and we're about to get worse. Not really worse with this lap here, so just gunna all the way. Gunna all the way. This is our final turn. Let's see. Clap down. Final lap time. 22 seconds. 736 milliseconds of a time of 1 minute 15 seconds. 295 milliseconds, and we're going to escape the oval of that banking, so go to free roam and see this vehicle fly. How fast are we? Well, whatever. We landed on our 4 wheels, and we're kind of auto-steering to the left, and we're scraping. What did we hit something? No, I hit something about lose something, but there was something grinding. I think that was the drivetrain, I believe, but let's see. I'm seeing something drag, and that is the chassis or something, or part of the drivetrain dragging on the ground, like some of the nodes broken. Alright, take you to the drag strip and do a few drag races with some regular vanilla drag vehicles like the Barstow, Moonhawk, and everything else in general, and see how it competes with this guy right here. So hit play and find a vehicle that we can drag with. First things first, we're gonna do not this vehicle, but the Barstow. Alright, here's my man, Mr. Barstow on the... No, that is the Quickmobile. I chose Barstow, but whatever. And we're over line. Hold on. Back me up. Back me up, Scotty. I think this vehicle is so powerful that it can't... Okay, we're lining up on the drag strip. Okay, let's see here. Alright, he's revving up, and... Go. What the hell happened? I about stall out there, and... we beat him. We beat the other guy. Stay in line. 235 miles an hour with a time of 7 seconds, 566 milliseconds. And his time, almost about perfect 8 seconds of 218.6 miles an hour. Okay, select vehicle. Choose the Barstow. Barstow drag, select, and right here, Barstow drag. Let it load, retry. This is broken. It was working on West Coast USA. Let me try that first. Oh, whoa. Alright, chose Barstow. Let me go to West Coast USA and get this thing working. Alright, Barstow. Barstow, come on, please. Please spawn me a Barstow. There we go. Finally, we got a Barstow in the house here. So go to drive and goddamn, that shift. Alright, here we go. We're a little bit lopsided on the drag strip, so get ready. He's revving up and go. Oh my god. Alright, focus here. Watch the wall. Watch the wall. Watch the wall. Well, we won 7 seconds, 521 milliseconds, and him, almost 10 seconds. Oh my god. How about the bus with the JADO on it, the DT40L Hero? It probably won't work, but I might give him a little head start and make this quote-unquote close. A close drag race, not like a, oh, it's just one-sided? Did the bus spawn on top of me and we both restarted as so? I think the bus will activate its JADO once we get the drag going right up in here, so do that. Alright, this will probably be our final drag race, so get ready. He's gonna, yep, it's going off. It's go. Go up in here and stay off the wall. Stay off the wall. Like, stay off both the wall and 7, 6, 15. There goes my ass. Where's the bus? I hear it. It didn't use its JADOs? Are you serious? With a time of 24 seconds, 644 milliseconds of a time of speed of 53.36 miles an hour. So last but not least, let's go on over to Car Jump Arena with the Quickmobile to see if this quick-ass, fast-ass, and powerful-ass vehicle will become a record breaker in terms of distance how far it goes. So check it there right now. So here we are at the top of Car Jump Arena, and we currently got a 3 light, a 4 light, and a 5 light, and get ready to accelerate with this here vehicle right now. So green we go. Here's the car. Get this under control before we crash this out immediately. Oh my god. Well, we crashed this out by clapping the curb. Let's just accelerate as so. How fast are we going? At a speed of 270. And we're gonna do a front flip. A freaking style flip or something and slow this down. Slow this way down, hide the UI. There goes the back end. Damn, son, go to 4 times. Yeah, full time. Screw it. Full time. Flipping this around. Roof first. Still flipping around as so. And still flipping around. Can we get in the pool? We are in the pool, so save the engine, turn it off, and get this boy upright. I'll probably do one more by doing like a full-blown speed without doing that like I did earlier. Like, look at the camera, at the little lights, and then, boom, here I am crashed out at the top of the ramp. And the body of the vehicle is about to fly off like it's a freaking ladder chassis vehicle, but it's a monocoque. And on top of that, we got the turbochargers completely exposed, and everything else about the vehicle is just like bangled up to the point like I just said, the body's about to come off freely from the chassis. Alright, let's do this one more time, but we're gonna get a long distance going, so for it all the way down. Let's see. Same distance, similar distance, more distance. 282, and let's see, brake, get a, oh yeah, everything as is, get some flips going. There goes the right hand portion of the vehicle. And hitting the light pole, killed the engine. Oh my god, so, made it more interesting, but we didn't land in the pool like we did, like, just seconds ago, but whatever. Here's the vehicle, mangled up, and that is it right there. Alright, for the last portion of the video, we're about to wrap this up by getting a high-speed crash test going at the final bridge pillar. So get ready to clap on to the... No, let's do a side collision. Right on cue. I was about to get it more on the passenger side, but whatever, so 100 times slow-mo, get the free camera going, and then resume. I was about to get, like, all the, like, the passenger section into this bridge pillar, but we just clipped it. And, hold on, the engine. Is the engine gonna run freely? Hold on a minute. There's the engine. There are the tires. Are all 4 tires out? There's that tire, and that tire. Yeah, all 4 tires are gone. That's a tire. Oh my god, dude. So, full time. Oh my god, it's a freaking helicopter. It's a freaking helicopter with the cooling engine too, doing some ninjutsu, all that weird stuff, as we can see here. And now the engine is on top of the vehicle like always, so let me just free this up, try to separate the damage, so FEMA can check this out, and see if we can get reimbursed for this vehicle. So, with the vehicle in general, is this part of the transmission, this little metal piece or something? It's like sticking, like, through the chassis and, like, broke it off, like, right here. I think that's a drive shaft, I believe, so that's a drive shaft. That's the engine, completely exposed and mostly removed and deformed. Oh my god. And the vehicle itself, real briefly, all 4 tires are completely missing, and of course, main engine broken because we can't start it up, and has us going off because impact detected stopping car. So that'll do it with automation and BeamNG.drive with the Quickmobile V1. Well, with this vehicle, you can't do a whole lot of driving due to its freaking wheel spin, fuel economy, and its poor styling. At least it shows proof that you can put a really powerful 21-liter V16 engine into an unmodded car like this. And I am surprised with a powerful engine like this, the turbocharger doesn't explode unlike my other powerful engine builds where like you run this for a couple minutes then the turbocharger goes completely. Unlike this where you can probably like accelerate hard as you can, the turbocharger will probably break apart within like 5 or like 7-8 minutes or something like that. And for those who are interested in this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any videos like this in the future. And also check out my social media down in the description below. So this is TRIZE Racing Up and signing out.